But let's say it's something to where, let's say the man is a weekend warrior and he likes to do sports on the weekend.
Okay.
And he likes to do certain things. And then in the relationship, that's part of the dynamic. And then all of a sudden, 3, 4, 5, 6 months into it, the woman starts saying, hey, I want to do this. I want to do this on Saturday. Can you take a day off of softball? Can you take a day off of doing this? Can you? And that actually that's actually trying to change the man. This is something they're into. And this is part of what made him who he was, and keeps his maintenance going and keeps his head straight. But then there's this kind of like agendaing where they want to then do things together as a couple, which is great, but also change his dynamic, as opposed to saying, hey, let's do something active together. Hey, I want to completely switch our habits and routine. That's changing a man, as opposed to, and maybe he wants to, but as opposed to, keep supporting him for what he wants to do and finding other creative ways to be together.
Okay, so a relationship is two people coming together. Mm-hmm. And at some point, there's going to have to be some compromise. And this has come up recently in my marriage, for example, where to live. Because when Pete and I met, he was living in Venice. I met him in Venice, and he loves Venice, where I don't want to live in Venice. I have other neighborhoods that I prefer. And this has been one of the biggest disagreements in our marriage. So it's important to talk about, by the way, where you want to live long term. And there has to be compromise because we don't agree on it. I mean, because if we just disagree, and then we wouldn't be together anymore. Like, fine, you go live in, or we could be together. We just wouldn't live together. I'm like, you live in Venice, I'm going to go over here. So it requires compromise. And he did bring up, similar to what you said, like, babe, you met me in Venice. I love Venice. But I said there's two people in this relationship, in this marriage, right? There has to be, you're telling me your needs, you want to be in Venice or near the beach or near your friends. I'm telling you, I need a modern condo with 2 bathrooms and da-da-da-da-da.
And air conditioning.
And air conditioning, 2 parking spaces, all that, okay? So, what...
I got a sore spot.
Where can we meet with this? Because I don't think it's fair for it to be one way or the other if we disagree. I think you should take both parties into consideration. It's not all about, well, I need this, and I'm just looking for a supportive partner to agree with everything.
Right.
Which some men maybe are looking for that, or women, and they just want someone to agree with them all the time.